Alright guys, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Baiting a Bear. I left on Sunday with the bear bait station baited, and today's Wednesday. So I waited about 3 days till I went back up there. And went up there and we got some good news, and stick around to see what happens. Alright guys, we just pulled up to the bear bait station here. As you can see, I put that bag in there when I left and it's been ripped off. I'm pretty sure there's been a bear out here. You can tell the peanut butter jars are all ripped off. I see some prints here. But I'm gonna show you a little bit what I got going on here. All right, peanut butter jars are gone from the trees. I don't see the jars anywhere here. Probably took them with them. But you can tell he's been out here. Something's been out here. I haven't checked the trail camera yet. The top of the barrel had a bunch of goodies on there. They're all gone. Gummy worms, they're all gone. Honey buns, all gone. You see that red Kool-Aid? He's been putting his nose all in that. Even smelling it. For now, I guess just rebait. You can tell right there. That was the bottom of one of the jars of the peanut butter. It's just completely gone. You can tell he really likes that. You can see almost a pathway where he goes. There's that other bottom of the peanut butter. But yeah, very successful. I waited, I did on Sunday, the first night. And then I waited until Wednesday to do it. So I'm gonna rebait it and we'll get back with you guys. All right guys, pretty excited to see them camera pictures, and we're about to kind of see what we got on camera. I'm gonna show you a little bit what I got going on here in the barrel. Put some honey buns in there again, Kool-Aid, marshmallows. I mixed in there some honey with some molasses, and then I forgot to bring the nails and the hammer up here or down here. So I just squeezed the jars of the peanut butter and put them in there. Honey buns, gummy worms, marshmallows, that's about it. So we'll leave it like this and put that bag in there again, and we'll be good to go. All right guys, I'm back at the cabin here. I haven't looked at them photos yet, but one thing I wanted to say, that when you're down there baiting, you don't never want to take your time down there. You always want to be kind of in a hurry, and that's why I made them other videos a little quick. Last thing I want to be is down there when a bear decides it's supper time for him. So I'm gonna show you a little bit what I got going on here, about what kind of food I'm using and what new things I'm trying. All right, so what we got here is basically what I've been using, other than, here's the things I started with: the dog food, the oats, powdered sugar in the dog food and the oats, and then I used honey buns, and then the peanut butter, Kool-Aid, and the two new things that I'm trying is the honey and the buck jam molasses. That's the apple flavor there. Let's see if I can think. All right, yeah, the gummy worms right there I've been using, and the marshmallows I've been using. And one thing that I forgot last time when I was talking to you guys was the oil. That's already used oil. So I'm gonna explain the oil that I got there. That's one of the things that I forgot to bring last time, was the oil, and that was something my father-in-law told me that works really well. And basically what it does, it gets on the bear's paws, and once it gets on the paws, it's hard to get oil off your hand. And what it does, it tracks wherever they lead to. So if another bear happens to cross paths where that bear's been, it can lead it back to the barrel of, where it got the food. And that's something very important that I forgot, and I can't believe I did. And you don't want to overload it with that oil. It can just cause the mouth and the bear to just get kind of, I guess, dry, and he's not going to come back or stay very long if you put too much oil. But basically just enough so it can wet his paws and attract more bear to your bait. So that's the goal there. All right guys, like I said, today's Wednesday, and When I got back to the cabin, I checked the pictures of what I had on there, and turns out just before I went out there, maybe a couple hours, I missed them by. There'd been a bear out there. So that's one of the things I want to remind you of. Make sure you always carrying a gun with you. That's the last thing you want, is to sneak up on a bear that, you know, is out there while you're trying to feed it. And I mean, I've always carried it, you know, so I was okay, but that's just something I want to remind you guys, that you make sure you don't forget. All right, guys, so you've seen what happened, and pretty excited. We got multiple bears out there. We got some smaller ones. We got some decent sized ones. Still haven't seen a giant one yet, but you know, we'll wait. You know, it's only the first time I went out there, so we still got another week and a half till actual bear season starts. So I'm thinking next day I'm gonna go out there is on a Friday. Today's Wednesday, so I'm going back on Friday, and then after Friday I'm thinking Sunday. So it's just gonna keep getting closer and closer to the days until Saturday hits, and that Saturday plan on baiting it. And then once we bait it, I'm probably gonna send somebody down there to bait it, and I'm gonna be in this tree stand while they're baiting it. That way they can get out just as normal, just as planned as what I always do, and then just wait for a bear to go out. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments. As you can see, whatever I got going on for me there is working. Like I said, I'm trying some new things this time. Well, adding some more stuff to there. I'm adding the grease. Another thing was that honey. I didn't have any syrup last time. Syrup works just as well. Honey, you know, works just as well as syrup does. So it's all the same. I'm thinking next time I'll probably just take some syrup, and that I call it molasses. It's that deer mineral stuff. But anyways, get it all mixed in there pretty good, and it all should work just fine. But alright guys, that about wraps it up for today. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to put them in there in the comment section. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll probably get another video up here on Sunday. If not, maybe Friday. It just depends on what I got going on. But alright guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.